Man, it's your big brother K-Rino. First thing I want to do, I want to shout out to the homie Slim Thug, straight out of H-Town, because he has become the latest artist and individual to call out and shoot a slug at the vulturous lion-ass devil, as I like to call him, aka Vlad, aka DJ Vlad, aka the FBI agent Vlad, recognizing his manipulative actions and recognizing uh, the fact that this cat has no love for the hip hop culture. He has no love for the hip hop culture. He has no love for the participants in the culture, and he has no love for black people. He only uses black people as a means to an end, only to make money, only to generate money, which he has been very successful at doing. He has generated millions and millions and millions of dollars by bringing black people on his platform. The lack of respect is evident in that if you're going to make money off of black people, that's one thing. It's another thing to make money off of black people through the destruction of black people. So you bring artists on and they self-incriminate based on your slick, manipulative way of interviewing them. And before you know it, the FBI is involved and police departments are involved, and they are using information that was gathered from your show, and they're taking these same brothers down that you brought on. Now, this is why you're a devil. Because if you mistakenly lay out a line of questioning that may have led to somebody getting jammed up, if you sincerely feel bad about that, you feel guilty about that, then you won't do it again. You won't do that to the next person that comes on your show. But if you continue to do it with this next guest, that next guest, that next guest, that next guest, then now it's clear and obvious that you have a pattern, that this is part of this is in your playbook. See? So more people are starting to recognize that, because you've realized that we're just not going to stop coming on your platform. We're just not going to do it. But hopefully, like I say, all bad things come to an end, and hopefully our brother Slim and others who I believe would join on at some point, people will start to connect the dots to this thing, and more will start to come on and speak out against you, and hopefully it will lead to the destruction of you and your platform, just as you actively contributed to the destruction of a lot of our young brothers who have come on your show and now find themselves either incarcerated or in some cases no longer even with us. See, Slim said, "Oh man, this is German making money." Well, I'm gonna help you out, Slim. Nah, he's of Russian descent, Ukrainian descent. He got some Ukrainian and Russian descent. Not German, but he is a person who feels as though he's above black people. Make no mistake about that. He views black people to be beneath him. The greatest of us, he views to be beneath him. And that no greater example was shown than when he lied on the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and then did not even have the humility to say, "I'm sorry," or "my bad," or he didn't even say "my bad." He didn't say "oops." See? Because in a racist mind, in a white supremacist mind like he has, trust me and believe me, that's what he had. The best of us is beneath him, and he is the worst of the worst. So he could not even come out and admit a mistake and then apologize for that mistake. Yet he feels as though he's untouchable and he's beyond criticism and beyond correction. See, that's that arrogance. That's that entitlement. And it's laced and founded and rooted in racism and white supremacy. That's who he is. He has no problem making money off of black people. None whatsoever. Because he's figured out the formula. But again, his day is going to come. And I think it's slowly going to come. But it would take people refusing to go on his platform anymore. And once that stops, then his money will stop. And then he'll be at the crossroads to try to figure out what he's going to do from there. We don't understand our economic power. And sometimes our economic power is not so much about what we spend. It's about what we don't give of ourselves, of our resources, of our time. Because our resources, our physical resources and our time leads to money. But it leads to money for other people. And if somebody is making money off of you at your own destruction, then we got to wise up to say, well, I'm not going to go on there and talk about anything with him. And we're going to start, again, as I've said before, start to go on other platforms that are run by black people and give them those interviews. The interviews where nobody's trying to jam you up, nobody's trying to twist you up, nobody is steady poking and prodding at you to get you to speak on things that anybody that got a ounce of street sense know I'm not supposed to be speaking about that publicly. So let us start to deal with people who respect us. Not people who don't respect us, and not people who only see us as a dollar sign. And once you go on to prison, once you are removed from the planet, then they just find somebody else to do the same thing to them what they did to you. So again, shout out to Slim for having the courage. Because, hey, look, man, you know, the guy got a platform like that. You see a lot of people get quiet. A lot of people ain't going to talk about him. They're not. They're not going to talk about him. They get real quiet because they have it in their mind, well, I might get another opportunity to go on there. I might get my first opportunity to go on there. I make money with him. I make money. He pays me. Well, some things got to be bigger than the money you get, as when it relates to what's happening, what somebody's doing to our people. Some things got to be bigger than money, and sometimes we got to understand that you can get that money from somewhere else. Because again, the saying is, all money ain't good money. So, to the vulturous lying ass devil, once again, I really believe that your day is coming. The hourglass has been turned over on you. And one of these days, real soon, I really believe that we're going to see a turn in how people start to deal with you or not deal with you. And I'm looking forward to that day. All right, man, it's your big brother K-Rino. I will catch y'all later on. Peace.